Whoops. Sunglasses. Make myself pretty. This is supposed to be. Is the music too loud? This is supposed to be not. Hello, humans and other creatures. I'm sitting here talking to myself. Because I don't schedule these things, and I should, but I don't know when to schedule it, and life is crazy. So we'll give it a few minutes, sit here, relax, chill, have a little spooky music. It's called The Ghost Town. You want to see the picture? Maybe you can see that. Sorry, don't mean to make you dizzy. What is it? Thursday night? Friday? It's midnight on the midnight bitching. Because I figured people might need to just get things off their chest. My problem, which is semi-solved by the cushion, is that my rear end hurts. And it's not just that it hurts, okay? I sit for a while and I stand up and my left hip won't work. So, hello, I have a watcher. Yay! Where's chat? Not top fans. No. No. Shut off. Pinky! There's my Pinky. Automatic translation, top messages, all messages. Hi, Pinky. Is the music too loud? Is the music okay? I have this supposed to be not copyright music playing. Spook music, you know. Anyway, I'm sitting here I was talking to myself, now I'm talking to Pinky, who, you know, might be. Oh no. Real weird. You're in the right place, Pinky. This is a stream where people can just get things off their chest and, oh my God, COVID. Well, I'm hoping you don't get too sick either. So, I was talking about how my rear end hurts, and it's not like, you know, when I stand up after sitting for a while, I can't walk. No horse ride tomorrow. Oh no, Pinky. That's a bummer. You have to rest and take it easy, is that it? Stay out of public places or something? I don't know the rules now anymore. Things have gotten just so weird with COVID that How are you actually feeling? Are you feeling rotten? Very smart, Pinky. That is very smart. Excuse me. Ooh. Well, I'll make it a quiet, gentle live so that I don't make your headache worse, or so you can kind of relax. I I think I'm not sure if it's the button nerves or it's in my hip, because when I get up, it's better right now sitting on an extra cushion, but when I stand up, it's like my hip wants to dislocate, sort of. It kind of pops weird and it's weak. I sort of almost fall because, and I mean, the pain goes down the back of my leg. It's not like a sciatica pain. It's from my butt down the back of my leg, and it's like my leg, my hip is weak and misbehaving. It could be a pinched nerve in my rear end. Oh, tramadol is good. Tramadol is a miracle drug. At least that's my feeling. It really helps with pain for me, but American doctors are, America's insane. Okay, we know that. We know that. That's a just, but you know, a couple years ago, people went on this whole uh, opium is bad, opium should be illegal, and when they basically they cut back on everything, so every pain drug is like very difficult to get. I think it must. I think I agree that it may be a pinched nerve thing because it doesn't happen all the time, just when I'm sitting on it. So, but getting tramadol over here, getting anything beyond ibuprofen is like seriously difficult. Even in the ER, they will give you like one pill and you have to take it in front of them. Well, my hips are made long anyway, so a nerve thing wouldn't surprise me. And I have nerve things in my lower back that make my feet numb, and I get nerve pinches in my shoulders that makes my hands numb. It's just, I'm a wreck, Pinky. I am a wreck. I'm only 67 and I'm falling apart. But then I haven't taken care of myself my whole life at all. So it's about your bedtime. Are you curled up in bed with blankies, resting? Uh-oh. We have an interloper. There's another person here. And two more. 8 o'clock. Okay. Spange! Hello, Spange. Welcome in. Only you. No, no, it's the great and marvelous Spange. This is just sort of a live to chit chat, grouch if you have something to grouch about. Maybe it's got something good to share. Pinky's under the weather with COVID. Where in the world are you, Spange? If you just woke up, that would be somewhere in Europe. Yes, UK. Okay, England. I've been there once. Crow's a good one. Crow's a sweetheart. Yes, Pinky, but he loves you, so he doesn't mind. We all love you, actually. So I went, a friend was having a birthday. I think it was their 60th birthday. So my partner and I flew over, um, and we were staying in the Manchester area. Um, I don't know where all we went because we had this very nice guy who was a taxi driver that he would just come and pick us up and take us to like an old church or just beautiful, wonderful places. I did get to, we saw the village where some of Harry Potter was filmed, and we spent time in London. So I need to go back so I actually know all the places that I went to. The food was excellent. I could just spend all day in a pub ordering food. I think we probably did the touristy things like look at, was it 10 Baker Street? I mean, on the bus, we looked out the window. Crow does have a very good heart, and I wish he'd take better care of himself. We saw, is it called, I think it's called the Tube, the subway. I mean, wasn't a very good, well, I stayed, the awesome thing was I stayed at a hostel, and I can't tell you the name of it, but it was this huge old, like a manor house, all made into rooms, and it was like $10 a night. You had your bed, you know, you had your privacy, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen area and stuff, but it made the trip affordable. I would love to go to New Zealand or Australia. Actually, both. I've seen how beautiful they are. I've seen in the movies how beautiful they are, and it's like I would just love to see them. Oops. Sorry, I hate to like I'm playing non-copyrighted music on uh my iPad while I'm streaming on here. Oh shoot. Okay, no more music. Maybe copyrighted. You don't, they say they're not copyrighted, this music on YouTube that you can use, but then you see in the comments that people got copyright strike for using it. So, uh, so I have to, okay, that one works. Okay, whoop, wait a minute. Dang. That would be really cool, Pinky. I would love to have some music. I would like, because there's, just like now, there's a whole dead airspace thing that can annoy people sometimes. And so having music go in the background will help. I would love to have some music. I would, yeah. I'm still a new, very much a newbie at this. Like, I guess ambience. Um, I don't know, something general. I like all kinds of music. I don't know what people watching like. I have the secret. Okay, Spange. I have to say that Crow's music gets a little bit on my nerves after a while because it's the same tune for like 3, 4 hours. Yeah, I don't really do death metal or the screamer metal. I listen to it on people's podcasts just to support them, but it's, yeah. I am into like electronic and trance and that kind of thing, but that's pretty much a niche. I was not long ago thinking, oh my God, why do all of these, all the paranormal channels playing death metal or scream metal? It's like, come on now. There's more music than that. Of course, I'm probably not big into opera. Okay, this is a. I don't know. Add a Q&A. Nope, it went away. That would be cool. That would be awesome. Oh, um, oh, just a fanboy for a minute. Your videos and your music is awesome. I watch them, and I'm like, oh my God, you are such a talented person. It's amazing. So that would be cool. That would be very awesome, Pinky. Yeah, there's so many things that I need to. Well, it, like tonight, I'm looking through my YouTube, and then I find, oh well, the lives that I didn't repost because they're private. I have to make them public, and I have to change, make them have an actual title, and it's like I know just enough to be dangerous is kind of the thing. No music with Pinky screaming. Well, I haven't heard her scream, so I can't judge one way or the other. But yeah, I'm not big on the screamo or even like the emo. Occasionally, I will get in those moods, but it's like one of my granddaughters is, well, she's depressed. That's, well, what I kicked her boyfriend out because he was abusive, and so she was that was upsetting. And then she lost her job because she called into work sick too many times. She said she had mono, but she never went to the doctor. And so I was hanging out with her one time, and the video she wanted to watch was so totally horrifically sad. And it's like, okay, well, maybe that's a bit of this depression. If that's all you watch is these really sad shows and listen to really sad music, it's not gonna help. Well, I'm gonna have to go to your channel and check out the Screamo. I haven't got to watch everything of yours. And yes, Pinky is very generous. She does a lot for people in the community and is an amazing good heart. Yes, you are. Don't argue with me. I don't like the shine on these, but without them, I can't see. Sorry. There was a bug on my screen. My other screen that's playing the music. Yes, I killed it. I'm sorry. Oh, I love the dancing. and the things you did with Justin. I get that, Spanish. I try not to watch things that are really sad because they do get me. Yes, Justin called me cheeky because I asked where the jumpers were on the Three Horsemen video. Stop it. Yes, he does. He does love all the attention. His inner monkey comes out. Stop. You know, this is set for an adult, and just about everything that Pinky says, I have to approve. And I see nothing wrong with saying he likes all the attention or Seg is super sexy. Oh, I was so bummed I missed that live. That would be a good one. Yes. Take a shot every time Justin says bugger. Bugger off. That happens a lot in his tea parties. It's, oh, yes, it would be. I'm on team rewatch for that because I had it scheduled and then Seg is funny. Seg Seg is such a good has a good heart and he's handles all the ribbing very well. He's very good with it all. Of course, he can give as good as he gets. I actually there is the secret is if you look at Seg's really old videos, I think it's the shorts. There's a couple on YouTube where he before he became the masked man of Seg. That's probably why he wears the mask because you know how hard he'd have to work if we were just staring at his beauty. Was it that comedian that said that Adam Rice or whatever? He had to work so much harder because he was so good looking. Yeah, he's part of Eldon, the guys that bought the Warren House, I guess. It was a whole, I don't know, reaction I think Seg did on him. And Matt Rife. Okay, well, it rhymes. Rife. Yeah, Matt Rife. Duh. See why I shouldn't, just do things off the cuff, because Justin is a hottie. Of course, the men on the horses were very hot too. Yes, you have to admire good-looking men. It's in the rule book. See how you are, Spange. Crow is the one I have, really have no clue about because of his mask and his avatars and everything else. Whereas with Seg, he'll turn his head and you can see, okay, short hair, a little bit about him. I itch. Spange, you can have both of them. If I saw Crow in real life, I would know it was him by his voice. But other than that, I have no clue. He's tall, short, skinny, fat. I'm figuring that since he's been sick a lot, he's probably kind of slender. That's nice of you to share, Spange. Stop it. Hi, Wayne. Good to see you. We're just hanging out, chatting, no specific subject. We were talking about the men of the paranormal for a while, but, of course, Wayne does have that sexy bald head, so there is that. I'm doing well. Pinky has COVID and is very under the weather, and Spange just woke up. I think of all of them, Wayne rocks a wig the best. You're an early bird, Wayne. That that would that would be scary. Oh, okay. You have a sexy big forehead. Yes, well, I have that. My forehead has now gotten clear back to here. Oh, oh, my hair's not bad. And my hair is very thin, so I just I can't do the comb over. So, Spange, are they doing something else for pain control? Oh, Wayne, comb over from your armpits. I am a uniquely hairless person. I could not do that. A few years back, there was a trend where people were dyeing their hair and then they would dye their armpit hair the same color. And I had bright blue hair and I did the armpits and all it did was look like a bruise because I have no hair. Thank you, Wayne. Yes, I am unique. I only have hair in an unmentionable place and I don't shave my legs and there's not a speck of hair on them. Yes, Pinky. Men dyed their chest hair. Go on. Go. See how you are, Wayne? Your hair packed up and left. Yes, Banj. Are they reducing it slowly? I mean, not making you like go sudden cold turkey with no. Well, it's a pain medicine, so. Whoa, Wayne's brave. He had his chest waxed. But did you get the Brazilian, Wayne? That's the question. Well, Spange, I hope that it comes out okay, and you know that you're not in pain. Wayne is a trooper. He'll take one for the team. Yes, Spange, we hope you don't suffer too much and that, you know, they get it straightened out for you, that it all works okay. Whoa. Hi, Alexis. Sorry it stopped scrolling, and I was like, why is there no comments? And it's like, and hi, Pam. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. We're just chit chatting. Just pretty much whatever people want to talk about. No topic other than we're talking about our health and shaving areas and sexy men and stop it. Stop it. Yes, Wayne has a whole chat full of women all to himself. He's probably Twitter pated for. Yeah, you can figure that out. American slang. What? Sorry, I'm a little bit. Wayne's comment I had to approve, and when I did, it said another moderator handled this, and I'm like, I'm the only I don't have any moderators. Yes, Wayne, we know. We can dream, can't we? Okay, I'm caught up on the chat, but there's only 7 people, so it takes some. YouTube has to learn. YouTube has to learn what I allow and don't allow, and pretty much I allow everything except trolls. And oh my God, Pam waxed a friend's back by request, and he screamed like a paranormal faker. That would be a video to make. Yes, Pinky, please take your meds. We will be here. I'm just basically hanging out. We won't tell Donna you said that, Wayne. Uh-oh. I'm in another country. I'm okay. I do not want to have any of those bits waxed. Uh-oh. Wayne's gonna be in trouble. Just blame it on Crystal. Yes, Alexis, once I can't keep up with chat, I will know that I've made it. The mark of success. Do you need out? Do you want to go out? I was talking to the dog, asking her if she wanted to go out. She's being kind of fussy, mostly because her dinner's on the stove and she knows it, and she's waiting for me to feed her, but she's got to wait. Crowing the chat is a compliment. I can't wait until I get to crow the chat. Crystal getting waxed. Stop that. Well, let me see. Look at the camera here. Look, 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 look. She's one of the smallest Dalmatians you'll ever see because she was the runt and she was born dead and they did CPR on her and brought her back. She's got a wonky ear because I leave dogs naturally. I'm not a show person. If they've got something strange, they can have their ears. And she's actually old for a Dalmatian. Not Dalmatian, Great Dane. She's a Great Dane. She's 10 years old. And she's a big sweetie. Yeah, well, some months ago, probably maybe 6 months ago, maybe less. Okay, I ran out of money and then I ran out of dog food. And I said, okay, in the past, I have made dog food for my dogs when they had special needs because I usually adopt special needs dogs, elderly, different problems, whatnot. So I started making her making food for her out of human ingredients, and then the miracle is her gas problem cleared right up. She started eating much better. So I continued on just making food for her, but she knows when I'm making the food and it's out on the stove, and she's like, I know you did. Oh, awesome, Pinky. Yes, Wayne, treat Donna like the queen she is, because, you'll hear it from us, the room full of women, if you don't. Yes, she can smell her dinner. She knows the routine of making it. So she tries to stay patient, but it has to cool off because I cook everything. So she has to wait for it to cool, and that's the part she doesn't like. Is it tea, Wayne, or is it something like Bailey's and cream or hot mulled wine? Yes, Wayne, turn on the kettle. That always helps. Yes, Spenge, I'm sorry you lost your Loki. They're all very special to us, and it's hard to. At one point, the most I've ever had was 7 dogs. And that was a few years ago, so I just have my one elderly dog now, and we'll see how that goes. She really wants a playmate, though, because she loves to play. And my one granddaughter, she's worried when I pick her up and her German Shepherd, she's like, I don't know, will he have enough room in the car? And I said, oh, it's a Jeep. And I have a smaller vehicle that looks sort of like a Jeep. It's a Suzuki Sidekick. And I drove to New Mexico and back with 7 dogs of various sizes in that small vehicle. So, you know. Yes, eat your breakfast, Alexis, and enjoy your time at the gym. Come back all buff and energized. Her name is Tiny, because I always wanted a Great Dane named Tiny. But she fits her name because she is a tiny Great Dane as far as it goes. Yes, she would like to have another dog to play with. She is very jealous, though. She gets jealous of the cats. She has a couple cats that are her sons, but overall, she's scared of cats. She likes them when they're kittens, and then when they grow, she's like, "What happened? They're cats now." Yes, Great Dane like Scooby Doo, and Great Danes are scared of everything. The cats rustle something, and she gets frightened that something's going on. It's like, no, it's just the cats. She's curled up and gone to sleep now. She's figured out that it's going to be a little while before she gets her dinner, so she's patient. She was fed this morning, so it's not that she's starving today. Almost done. Is the teapot going to sing? Do you have whistling teapots? Is it an electric pot? Or is it on the stove? Yes, that's Tiny. If I set down a bag or move a bag or a box, she's scared of the spot until I take her over and I show her it's okay and she gets used to it. That is huge, Pam. That's a huge dog. Electric kettles. Cats are good friends, Pinky. Although I have one that wants to be petted all night long and will try to dig under the covers to get my hand out where, like, if it can dig the covers, my hand out from under the covers, I'll pet her. And if that doesn't work, then she licks my face to try to get me to pet her. This is, of course, after petting her for hours, so. I think electric kettles would be a novelty over here. People just heated on the stove. That's a good alarm, Pinky. Having a kitty that will let you know when you're getting sick. Yes, Great Danes are not the most nimble of dogs. I have indoor cats and outdoor cats, and for the most part, the outdoor cats are all feral. A couple of them, I mean, I work at getting them tame, but there's one house cat that will go outside in and out. Oh, I guess two of them. A third one wants to, but I don't want her to get into mischief, so. Oh, yes, Stark. Well, I kind of live in the middle of nowhere, so if they do go outside, I'm far from the highway or any dangers. So if they go outside, usually they hang around the porch. They don't go very far. Yes, I have one cat who the minute I get out of my chair, she jumps in it. She's in my chair every minute that I'm not. Although she will jump out of it when she sees me coming. Oh dear, Wayne. That would be a worry. Yes, I don't have any relatives in harm's way, but I always worry about my YouTube friends who are in, the way of storms and things like that. I I hope he's okay, Wayne, and weathers it fine with no problems. Yes, Pinky, we will all be thinking of Wayne's brother and hoping he's okay. That's it's it's always interesting to me. I mean, it's I don't know. It's a a different system, but people from UK can go to Canada, can go to Australia, go to all these places, and it's not a big deal. You know, it's not huge. What paranormal have we been watching recently? Oh no, the paranormal has reared its ugly head. No, that's cool. Trying to think of what I've been. Sir Spook was on an investigation tonight. Sir Spook Fast. Sir Spook Paranormal. It's not the same as the other Sir Spook. That's a good question, Pam. I don't know where any of those people live. I think they're sort of Eastern Australia, but AHH. Oh, Kagan Alley, yeah. Yeah, I think Sir Spookfest. It's not the one that's the does the compilations, but the real person named Ryan who does his investigations. He's a small channel, and I always just call him Sir Spook. And I totally forgot what the rest of his name was. Yes, I love Kagan Alley. They were on too. They had to. Yeah, I caught. I think I caught the tail end of the live. Yeah, Sir Spookfest. He I think it was like last year. He came on my radar because it was 4th of July and he was having a live feed of the fireworks show for when the traders ran away from the UK celebration. So I got to watch the fireworks with him and his family, and they were really cool people. Yes, I saw the Bristol Pistols and the Priest Cottage with the lovely Donna and Wayne and Beardo going to take a nap on the morgue table. Yes, Wayne and Donna's debut to the paranormal community. And being it was your debut, I can understand that you were a little That would be awesome for you to go to one again. Yeah, I think it would be difficult, sort of, with all the cameras, and I've not done. I've not been basically on camera in an investigation. I'm a little more like Laura on the raw side, where I just film stuff. Yes, well, I would have been upstairs on one of the comfy beds. I would probably sleep like CAG, only I would find a comfortable bed. Yeah, I couldn't lay on that table for too long because my back would seize up. When I went to move, everything would spasm, and you'd think I was possessed or something. I scared the heck out of a MRI technician once because I had to stay perfectly still for as long as the test, and I did, and it was like 15, 20 minutes, and it was an open MRI where, it's like a pancake on top and below you, but everybody can see in from the sides. And when she said, "Okay, you can move," I moved, and my entire body spasmed, and the technician freaked out. It's like, well, that's what it does when you make me lay on a hard surface for too long. Wayne, did you fight with him for to lay on the morgue table, or did he just take it over on his own? Paul and Claire were there too. They were upstairs. That was the smart thing to do so that you don't get stuck on camera on the table for a good long time. But you did very well, Wayne. It was a good investigation. And the more you do it, the more you'll, get comfortable with being on camera and doing all the things like knock the rock off my hand. Sometimes you just have to laugh. I agree, Pam. Some tests take entirely longer than they probably need to. Yes, Wayne, I I used to do tattoos and I had a variety of chairs and tables and things to try to make people as comfortable as possible. I also had numbing gel, anything to make it easier on the person because there's no reason for it to be torture. Yeah, Pam, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you've got to ask for someone else because the person either doesn't know what they're doing or they're not paying attention to patient comfort. Did you get your tea, Wayne? Did you get Donna her tea? Did you remember to turn off the pot? For me, it's all about the experience. I want people to have a good experience. Yes, I want them to have a beautiful artwork, but I want them to be comfortable while they're doing it. And some people don't think of those things. Oh, you finished your coffee. Okay. Was that the first cup of the day or the 10th? I just looked at my wrist and remembered that I don't wear a watch. You ever do those kind of things? The worst is when I'm looking for my cell phone and I'm using my cell phone as a flashlight to find it. Oh, that would be cool, Pinky. Of course, a dragon. You know, Pinky, you can draw out your own tattoo and they can make a stencil of it and they can tattoo your actual drawing onto you. My first tattoo was a drawing that I drew up. And it's back here on my shoulder. And they used my drawing. That was like 30 years ago. My God. I think probably the worst was when there was a storm or something, so my phone was out, and then I was thinking, oh my God, well, I got to text everybody to tell them that so they don't worry because my phone is out. And I'm like, did you just hear yourself? Oh, that would be awesome, Pinky. I was going to put a dragon somewhere, but I forgot. Oh, I have a little dragon on my leg. Well, that's good, Pam. You were responsible about it and didn't just go in there cold. Well, sponge tattoos aren't for everybody. And for some people, we call it an addiction because once they get one tattoo, they have to get another and another and another, and they can never get enough tattoos. Okay, well, you have a good day, Wayne. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Lots of love to you. And the same with everybody else. You got lives. This is just sort of a sit and chat kind of thing to give people some time to just hang out. And I know you got other things to do, so I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. You can give Donna a hug, Wayne. Well, Pam, that's the way to do it. Yeah, sponge. Yes, realistically, some people's skin is too sensitive. There's also different skin types that won't tattoo well. So, that's probably smart for you. Wayne is a good lad. Bye, Alexis. You have a good day at the gym. Well, that's good, Pam. You can put lotion on them will sometimes bring the color back out. And sometimes they have to be retouched because things might get muddy. But it's great that it's been 10 years and still looks good. Oh my God. Oh no. Roxy from Sacred Grounds broke her leg falling upstairs. Jeez. I could see myself doing that. I'd fall enough on level ground. Boy, Roxy is really having a time of it, isn't she? Oh dear. Yes, I hope she's okay. She's been going through a lot recently. Let's see. Nope. Um, in an hour and a half, we got Sarah Fantastic going live. Well, it says 3 a.m., which is my time, and it's 1:30 at my time right now. So yes, hour and a half. I'm trying to find Roxy. Well, I'll have to look later because, yes, she does seem like a very nice person, and I hate for anything to happen to people, particularly the good ones, like she is. Oh, yeah, there she is.
There we go. That's not good, is it? So
She's
nobody, my office is right in the corner of the house where the driveway is. My cars are out that window in the carport. My driveway is like 170 meters down, and then there's another. There we go. That's not good, is it? So nobody, my office is right in the corner of the house where the driveway is. My cars are out that window in the carport. My driveway is like 170 meters down, and then there's
she's in the hospital and watching Adelaide Haunted Horizons while she is recording herself in the hospital. Well, I don't, she's in Australia. Well, I don't know what medical systems are like in other countries, but her being in the hospital to me says that it was a bad break, although it looks like she's doing okay from it. She panned the room and I didn't see any kind of, traction devices or the splint things or whatever. The medical system in the States has gone downhill so bad that you would get surgery and sent home the same day. And a broken leg, they would probably set it and send you out, but Yeah. She seems to be in good spirits, and I just hope she's okay. Maybe they're just keeping her for observation. I hope she doesn't have to have surgery on it, but thank you for the alert on that, because it's never nice when somebody's, well, like Pinky has been in and out of the hospital, and Crow has been in and out of the hospital, and now Ryan, I don't know if he's home yet or not from his surgery. So, okay, the last post from Ryan that I saw was when he was going in, and all right. What do we got here? Shorts.
Hello, everybody. Ryan. Thought I'd do a little short to say operation's over. I'm home now. I'd like to say a massive thank you to every single one of you that sent your love and your condolences on San's life and on Beardo's life. Beardo, your jokes are funny as fuck, mate. I laughed my ass off and it hurt so much. But thank you very much for, giving me a shout out on your live as well. It's really appreciated. Now I've just got to heal, everyone. I'm in absolute agony. I'm in bed because I couldn't sit up any longer. But yeah, everyone that has said thank you to me, I really appreciate all of you. Sorry
Hi, back up,
for slurring,
John.
it's because of the meds. But yeah,
We have a
onwards and
friend
upwards
who
now.
had surgery
Hopefully
and
6 weeks
he's
time I'll be back to normal.
just home
and
from it, and another
I'll be
friend who broke
rocking
her
out with the
leg.
cock out, like I said.
So we're just kind of filling in on.
But yeah, just one last thank you to everybody. Beardo, my brother, Sam, my brother for picking me up, even though he hasn't been well himself. And everybody in chat, thank you very much for all your lovely comments. I shall see you.
Cut it off a bit, but back up, John. We're just sitting here kind of chatting and chilling, and right now we're discussing some people we know that had surgery or are ill or broke their legs. A leg. I don't think it was two legs. Several of us on medications, and we've got a COVID case. And I tell you, people, what am I going to do with you? Do I need to what? Hey, Mystic John, good to see you. Yeah, it's probably pretty early over there. I have no clue of time zones. It's 1:38 a.m. where I am. Mystic John does some excellent investigations too, if you check them out. Yes, Spence, that's what I'm gonna say. We're all falling apart. Do I have to like send you all to your rooms? Do I need to ground you? What do I need to do? Because people be getting sick and injured, and y'all younger than me, so you got no excuse. Okay, I guess you're younger than me. Bits are falling off. Laura, get off my lawn. Welcome in, Laura of Rawside Paranormal. We were just going through the list of the sick, lame, and medicated. Now, there's something. This is just we're just chatting. This is no topic, just chatting. Whatever people want to chat about. And the fact that you came in here, Laura, reminded me that I was thinking about, okay, the t-shirt, get off my lawn. And, get off my lawn. But it seems kind of plain. Seems like it needs something else. It needs Laura, you're feeling poorly? Or have you been overdoing it on the building minis again? Pinky's probably the sanest of all of us. Yep, I'll stick with that. Oh, my favorite Pinky video is dancing in the unicorn onesie. Well, Pinky, that's kind of how you might want to be to attend one of my live streams. Certainly might, make it more interesting, more fun. I'm going to have to do the team rewatch on that to see what Pinky was up to. Because Pinky can get up to mischief sometimes. So, Laura, how are you doing? Are you having your morning cup of coffee? Oh my God. It's almost like 5 a.m. there. Why are you even up, lady? Let's see. 2, 3. Yeah, it's about 20 to 5 there. Yeah, John, you're the lucky one. Well, actually, I kind of went live late at night on purpose. One, so that because the days are filled with people, and two, I figured it's only fair for the people, the UK, Europe, Australia, because they're always like up in the middle of the night to see the USA stuff. So Yes, Pinky has COVID again, and we're hoping that she got her meds in time and that it won't be a horrible thing for her, but I don't know what to do with you, Laura. Oop, I forgot. I was playing these um, videos of people posting from their hospital bed and their home bed from, and I turned off my background music so I don't have something to cover the dead airspace when I'm sitting here thinking of things to say. Because I didn't have a topic for tonight. I didn't plan a topic. I just wanted to see how the world was doing. Well, Laura, I think it's Friday. I'm not exactly sure, but I have done that before. I had 2 Mondays in a week, and one day I realized it was Wednesday, not Saturday. Don't go there, Laura. It's a steep slope. If I didn't have devices to tell me what day it was, I would be in trouble. Although there was a time when I think I'd gotten home from a long flight, I'm not certain. I took a nap and I woke up at 6 and I freaked out because I thought I was late for work, and I jumped up and got dressed and everything, and partner said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, it's 6, I'm going to be late for work." And they said, "It's 6 p.m. Go back to bed." Yep, Pam, that's a good thing. I start off with, "Well, I woke up." So that's a good start. My mom did that once too. I didn't exactly remember. I was like maybe a kindergartner, first grader. I was real little, and she woke up and looked at the clock and looked wrong, and she jumped up and she rushed in, and she was getting me dressed for school because I was going to be late. And Dad came in and said, "What are you doing?" He said, "We're getting Leanne ready for school. The bus is going to be here. She's going to be late." And he said, "It's 3 a.m. Go back to bed." And said when she let go of me, I just plopped over in the bed. Well, it's winter. It's especially difficult because it gets dark at like 5 and it starts to get light at 5, and you're like, okay, is this sunrise or is it sunset? What am I waking to here? Pinky, I try to wake up for Laura's morning brew and I end up sleeping through it. So the only way I can make morning brew is to stay up all night. So you see, Laura, it's your fault I'm an insomniac. Oh my God, April 1st and there was no school. I'll bet. Oh, I'll bet those kids were not happy. Yeah, it's almost April already. What happened? Jeez. Where did March go? I think we skipped over February. Yeah, well, don't pack your kids off to school on the 1st if there's no school. They may get revenge on you. Well, I've been getting sunny days, so it does feel like spring to me, but we could still end up getting snow, so. And Wayne was saying there's a cyclone in Australia where his brother lives. Which I was trying to remember because cyclones and hurricanes are the same thing in different parts, or is a cyclone and a tornado the same thing? No, a typhoon is like a tornado. Oh wow. So now you've lost your your snow, but now you've got rain, so it still is mucky. Thank you, Pinky. Cyclone and a hurricane are basically the same. Or the same, basically. Well, that was my confusion because on the West Coast they call them cyclones, and on the East Coast they call it hurricanes. Except if it's going to hit Hawaii, then it's a hurricane. And it's like, okay, but I think people just like to confuse me. Well, hopefully the weather's getting better in the UK because they got hit hard this year. An anticyclone. Half of Calgary got hit with over 6 inches of snow. Day before yesterday, the traffic map looked like it was cut in half. Wow. An anticyclone is a really bad storm, not as bad as a cyclone. Because it seems like when they have hurricanes, but they're not bad hurricanes, then they downgrade them to a tropical storm. But there isn't an anti-hurricane. Okay, Laura, please go back to bed. Rest while you can. Life doesn't give you much time to sleep these days. Yes, we're all going to jump into bed with Laura, and she'll realize what a mistake she made bringing us all to bed with her. Because I know she's the kind that steals the covers. Well, Pam, if we bring all our animals, there won't be room in the bed for Laura anymore. We'll just have to kick her out. Yes, Pinky, we want you to rest and get better. We don't want you in the middle of the mob of animals and cats keeping you awake. So do we have to talk really quietly so we don't wake up Laura? Oh, Stark would be good. Stark is a good boy. Oh, yes, Pam, you can't, it's the law. You can't get up out of a chair if a cat's on your lap. It's just not done. Yes, we'll all scream and tickle Laura. The hubby might not like it, but you know, hey. Yep, cattle prod. No bed hogging. Yeah, well, the bed hog in my house is the dog, Tiny. You all saw earlier. I have a king size bed, and a king size bed is actually the same as two twin beds shoved together. So realistically, I get half of a twin size bed because she likes to lay, she doesn't want to just lay on the bed, she wants to lay on top of me. And so there's a huge expanse of bed not being used, and this little tiny bit of my side with a human and a dog, and usually at least one cat. The dog tries to hog the blankets, but well, actually, I make the bed so they hang way over the side so that I still have blankets after the dog steals half of them. I don't have a cattle prod at the moment. I could have one because I do have cattle. Yesterday, during the day, I have some younger people that live on my farm, and one of them was out in the field doing some work, and he came running to the gate, scared of the horses and the cows because they came running to him. But they're just curious and want to know what's going on. So oh, cattle prod for a merch. That would be good. Put your logo on it. Spange, I've had calls like that, and you just kind of sit there and listen to them going. Well, I guess it's a good thing that Wayne had to take off so he didn't hear about the shocking of the husbands. Aren't you lucky, Spange? You might have to encourage him to go back to gaming. Yep. The cattle prods would sell out quickly, I'm sure. Yes, is John Boy doing okay? Maybe he needs to do drunk pub quiz. Yes. As the Brits would say, Wayne is cheeky. Well, he even he joined in the waxing discussion, so. Although I think he declined the Brazilian. You're popular, Pinky. And everybody knows you're a good mod. Oh, geez, Pam. Well, I'm glad you got back, Pam. Yes, I will be needing mods eventually, but, you know, I don't want to overstress some of you people because you're excellent mods and you're a mod everywhere. That sounds like trouble for Lycan. Spange and Pinky as mods. Somebody just made a comment about Wayne, but when I tried to okay it, it disappeared. So I think YouTube zapped your Brazil nuts comment. Wayne didn't want Brazilian nuts. Okay, well, I'm glad. Oh, there it is. Now it came up. Okay, it disappeared for me, and I was like, I know. Well, if you could, well, you're mods, so you see it, but some of the comments that it holds for review are like, That's a normal comment. There's nothing spicy about it. I know, Tiny. Who's winking at me? Yeah, Pinky, he was talking, well, very recently, that he wasn't paying attention, and somebody that he liked or thought they got along posted like 35 troll comments to his live. I told him to text me when he's going live so I could, mod for him if he needs it, but hello, Finn. This is Finn. He's Tiny Dog's son. Say hi to the people. He's over here telling me that I need to put Tiny's food in the bowl because he always eats Tiny's food. Come on, there we go. Yeah, people are just nasty to Bill. I don't know why. He gets the worst trolls. Yeah, there's no call for that. People need to scroll on. They need to figure out that if they don't like somebody, that they just don't watch their stream. I mean, yes. I'll watch for that one, Spange. It's good to know. Yeah, Bill does get from a lot of different human pool, I guess I could say, because you know he does the guitars, he does the cars, and but he's going to do a new channel that's just a guitar channel because he's kind of burnt out on the car repairs, which I totally get, especially after that Jeep brake job. Yeah, J Karts gets a lot of bad trolls. Yeah, he could change the name of his channel, but I think Bill sometimes wants to do car stuff, so he's keeping his old channel and just making a new one that's, I think it's Guitars and Coffee or something it's called. It would make more sense just to change the name of his channel because then he'd still have his viewers. Yeah, Pam. J Karts, a lot of his trolls are the same person with a lot of burner accounts. Which, you know, kind of sucks that, like Beardo, if he was to lose his channel, he lost all of his accounts. But yet, these people that are trolls can have dozens of different accounts and they don't get shut down. That's a good point, Pam. Yeah, a new channel, he won't be monetized, and well, I don't know the rules. I don't know if he needs to get a number of viewers to go so he can go live, or if it sort of piggybacks off of his other account. Of course, after I finally got 50 viewers to go live, YouTube changed it to 25 viewers. So it's like, I'm happy I can go live, but it's like you should have done that a long time ago because it's really difficult for people starting out. And now there's, I guess you have to do watch hours too. Yeah, Pinky, the watch hours. He'll be starting from scratch, so. I mean, maybe that's what he wants to do, to get rid of some of the trolls so that it's only people who are interested in his music. It's okay, Tiny. It's okay. dog freaked out because the cat tried to jump up on something and it slid and the cat fell down, and yes, Pam, I think I've thrown myself into the deep end by making videos and doing lives. So far, knock on wooden head, I haven't got a troll following. I do get a lot of lurkers, but they've been silent lurkers. The weird thing is, my most watched video was a short that got 847 views, and it was about clocks on my wall. Hey, Anna, how are you doing? Mystic John was in earlier. We are just sitting here shooting the breeze, just chatting, whatever people want to talk about. Well, Pam, I'm scatterbrained and I'm managing it. Well, you are up early, Anna. Chicago. Well, I'm in Oregon, West Coast, so it's what, 2:20 here. I went on like midnight or so because nobody's on, and I felt like chatting with people, and I figured the people, at least in the UK and Australia, would be awake. And they did not fail me. Right now we're discussing trolls. We have run the gamut, though, from everything. Well, thank you, Pam. Well, that's why I wanted to go live. Was working so hard to go live is because I do better like interacting with people, talking with people. And when I try to do the videos where I sit here in sort of like lecture mode, I'm well, I don't think I'm real good at it, but then I haven't. Oh my God, Anna, they doxed you. That's terrible. Well, Pinky, I'm glad that you got rid of you're being left alone. I did have somebody who came into the comments on videos trying to badmouth Bristol. But they've kind of wandered off. Oh my God, that's terrible, Anna. I mean, harass anybody, but harass a person that's disabled. Sometimes I just wonder if people are just wrong in the head. Why do they even get enjoyment? What do they get out of it? Yeah, it's just what reason do they have to be so hateful? That's yeah, it's I've run into people on here that's all they do. If they're not being hateful, they're trying to stir up drama just for, I guess, the sake of having drama. I don't know. It's like, if somebody is bugging you, then block them and move on. Don't consistently keep poking at them so they'll come troll you. It's like, it's just insane. Wow. That's that's not good, Anna. It, you know, they need to leave people alone offline in their real lives. That's just terrible. Yeah, it does hurt to see that stuff going on, and you know, yeah, you do have to take care of yourself. That's yes, Pinky, Crow and Sarah are awesome. Crow and Sarah, I mean, Sarah is a fantastic publishing. She has the quickest ban button on the internet. I mean, I swear some things are up for like 1 second and they're gone. Yes, Spandra, I think you're right. And people get, I don't know, they feel better about themselves by putting somebody else down. Yes, Raven is an excellent mod too. Yeah, it's something in their brain chemistry that gives them a rush when they do these things. But yeah, Beardo has had to really uh, separate his life. You know, well, and it's like, real world stalkers. They can be stalkers on the internet, and I agree, Pinky. I think some people are just evil. And sometimes it's not even this. They can be anonymous on the internet and spew all the horrible stuff that they can't do in real life because they'd be called out on it. Hello, Miss Blush. Yeah, I wasn't raised that way. Yes, we're lucky. The paranormal community does have excellent people modding. Plush Kitty is over here playing with their bed thing, attacking it. She is a wild kitty that loves to play and fight. Well, that's good, Pinky. I'm glad they found the wrong town. Sorry, I keep looking at the cat playing, and I can't turn the phone for you to see her. She's being very adorable, fighting with her toys, but I should probably let you all go and let you be real humans. The Waikato is a huge area in New Zealand. I probably butchered that word. Yeah, Sarah is on. Sarah Fantastic Publishing is on in about 30 minutes. Sleep. Yes, Pam, we do not sleep. None of you sleep. You're all on the sunny side of the earth. It was very good to see you, Anna. I'm glad you caught the live. I've been planning to go late night because then I catch more of the UK, but I'll try to do some that the Americans can get in on. Oh, Pam, you're in Canada, so there. See, you woke up on purpose, Anna. You just knew you'd get to see me. And now you know what I look like, so. It was good to see you, Pinky. Please get well, take care of yourself, and rest. And it was good to see you, Pam. I loved having you come and hang out. And Spange, it was lovely to see you too. Nice to see you. So I will. Yes, Pinky, you are required to get better. There's no question about it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and we'll do some more of these just hangout lives, because sometimes people just want, it's like me, sometimes I just want somebody to talk to and hang out with. So y'all be well, and I'll do, what is it called? Awkward ending. Probably because I really don't know how to shut this thing off yet. Good night, all. Be well. Thank you, Laura. Rest a bit. Hog the bed. No, that's not the right button.